What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. This should be shocking to no one, but satisfying to everyone, at least anyone that actually covered this whole mess of the Sweet Baby Inc. influenced Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and clearly the results are in. So here we go. It's a rumor, but it sounds like an accurate one. Warner Brothers Discovery discussing shuttering Rocksteady after Sweet Baby Inc. influence. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Disaster. So new rumor claims that Warner Brothers Discovery is having internal discussions about shutting down Rocksteady after the developers Sweet Baby Inc. influence Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League game instantly became a financial failure and forced the company to take $200 million impairment charges on the game. During the company's first quarter earning results webcast, Chief Financial Officer stated, starting with studios, the $400 million year-over-year decline during quarter one was primarily due to tough competition we faced in games against the success of Hogwarts Legacy, which is bullshit coat because those are two entirely different games, different properties, different franchises, different live service. The only thing in common is they were third person. So that's some coping. In conjunction with the disappointing Suicide Squad release this past quarter, which we impaired, leading to $200 million impacts. So oofa, not good for them. Also, it previously detailed in the company's fourth quarter that the Suicide Squad, one of their key video game releases in 2024, had fallen short of their expectations, rather, and that's because of things like this.
Hello, Batman. I'm non-binary now.
All knew what it was, and of course you chose Kevin Conroy's Batman. You chose to make it the Arkhamverse Kevin Conroy Batman to kill, and then of course, every Justice League met a horrible end, and not just like obviously in a game called Kill the Justice League, you would assume some of them would die, but just right down to the Flash being pissed on and John Stewart Green Lantern being mocked by race swap Black Deathstroke, calling him a space cop, basically, and he's a race traitor because he's black and a space cop. So yeah, it was heavy-handed. You can thank SBI for that. Comments reflect the game's poor player base as seen via Steam. According to the data, the game had peaked at a concurrent player base of 13,000 worldwide when it launched at the beginning of February. However, it's the most recent 24-hour period only hitting 286. You can see here it had 185 people playing at the moment this was taken. New rumor here coming from YouTuber Vera Dark. Warner Brothers is internally talking about closing Rocksteady or having their 250 having their 250 employees after Suicide Squad killed the Justice League bomb. I have heavily covered Warner Brothers games and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League since release because of what it represented for Warner Brothers games and as a beloved franchise. When it was greenlit, we were seeing a giant scramble for studios to create live service games, and this one released too late. Plus, the content did not resonate with players, I'd say. Furthermore, she noted Rocksteady Studios co-founders and studio heads also departed the company back in 2022. Yeah, we talked about this. They left. They're over there with James Gunn making games for DCU. So Rocksteady, much like most of these beloved game companies and studios, ain't what they used to be. Most of the OGs that knew what they were doing are gone. Rocksteady is a shell of the company it used to be, and we saw this happen recently with Embracer Group and Volition, a company that had 30 years of experience under their belt, and it sounds as though Warner Brothers is planning to pull the plug on Rocksteady too. They have no other games publicly announced, and there does not seem to be any confidence in them anymore. Even back in 2016, we got the Batman Arkham VR game that was developed by Rocksteady, and the new Batman Arkham Shadow VR game is being done by Camouflage. Only time will tell. Doesn't seem like the future is very bright for Rocksteady. No, it doesn't. And yes, of course, this all on top of the leaked trans Mrs. Freeze, which is just Mr. Freeze on some endogenous hormones and testosterone. And yeah, there we go. That was, of course, proven when DMCA takedown was issued. Yeah, and you can see again, Mangalore, like, yeah, oh yeah, it's real because they did a strike on it, and then saw this making the rounds today. Yeah, it seems like some of Brainiac's identical or incidental combat behavior banter featuring Victoria got missorted and given to Harley by accident. Again, spoiling that there is in fact a Mrs. Freeze. But yeah, what do you think about this? Rocksteady, I do not think they have much longer than no one was going to be able to tank that type of a loss, and not just loss financially, but loss of player respect. Most players now, if you mention Rocksteady Studios to them, will just be like, bleh, won't even give you the time of day. So you might as well just shut that hole down and rebuild something else. Either way, let me know what you think of this. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you are gonna do that, thank you. And
well, bye.